Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be, in whatever part of the world you are currently residing. I am your humble host, Mike Miller. Thank you for coming to the Blacklist Universe channel and spending time listening to me babble on and about whatever floats across my mind or gets brought up in the chat. So today, got up this morning. We were over 19,000 on the Lone Starter. It's gonna be a long 30 days on the Lone Star Indiegogo, and now we're cruising up around 20,000 and about to break it. So I wanted to get on here and mark that particular occasion with a little whoop whoop. So let's go over to share screen, share, present to everyone. You are screen sharing and presenting to everyone. Go over to the Lone Star tab. We are at 19,781, raised by 304 of you lovely backers, whom I cannot thank enough. And let's go ahead, skim through this. Well, we don't have to skim through it right now. Let's go see what happens when I refresh. Drum roll. Oh, look at that. Indiegogo support, new contributor, $20,199. Yay! We got it. Okay, I'm cheating. I actually knew that that someone had just backed me because he emailed me and told me so. But I still had the 19,000 on there, and I was like, oh man, I wanted to be live when this happened. And so I just jumped on YouTube, but wow, it doesn't make 135% of my goal. I am now $5,000, like over $5,000 of me actually getting paid to draw my comic book. Thanks guys, thank you very much. For those who haven't been here, let me just skim through this real quick. So for $5, you can get Lone Star Squadron membership. You can be part of the foundation of this entire universe, and it'll only cost you $5. But you know what? You gotta throw something in the kitty. You can't just say you were there because you were watching from the sidelines. So if you can't afford anything else, you got $5. It's not gonna no shipping, no nothing else. But you will be listed among the original founders of the Lone Star Squadron, which is my base for the foundation of building Lone Star and every other comic book that I'm going to do in the Blacklist universe, and you guys are going to be there. You'll get special bonus. And let me see what I wrote. I said you'll get early access, early offers, free items, loyalty rewards, etc., etc. The bigger this gets, the more I want to reward you guys who are here at the beginning. And this applies every single person who gets anything will be a member of the Lone Star Squadron in this first 30 days. After that, it turns into a web store, and you can still buy stuff, but you don't get to be part of this special, unique group who was there from day 1 through day 30. Okay, digital comic version, $15. No delivery cost, obviously. $20 for Lone Star cover A, unsigned. Same thing for cover B. $25 for an autograph version, cover A and B. You can get both covers signed for the price of both covers not signed. So there you go, $40 for that. $80, my favorite level is the Lone Star for the Troops, where you get the 2 signed books for yourself, for your collection, and then a minimum of 5 copies will go out to the troops. Depending on how much the printing cost is, obviously if I'm like, DNC and I'm up to 10,000 copies being printed, then the printing cost drops dramatically. The printing cost from like 5,000 to 10,000 drops by like 50%. So, well, no, wait. So it's like 60, yeah, like 50% per issue. So, it costs me more for the whole thing, but it costs less per issue. So if that's the case, I might be able to send 50% more or even more. you know, I mean, if I do well enough on this, I'm just gonna eat a little bit of my own profits and just send extras to the troop. So like if there's like, say there's 8,000 going out because of you guys buying it, maybe I'll just round it up to 10,000 or something like that. I just want to do as much as I can for the troops. And thank you, the 15 people of you who already did get the Lone Star for the troops. I appreciate it very much, and the troops will too. $100. Ooh, almost out of those. 81 claimed on the early bird special. There are only 100 available. 19 left. And it doesn't say on here that there are only 100 available, but once I hit 100, I am making this offer invisible to Indiegogo. I'll be replacing it with a late risers special, which will be, I'll limit it to like 500, and it'll have a different offer with different metal prints. The early bird special, for those of you who don't know, it's both covers signed, plus aluminum metal prints of both covers signed and numbered to the first and never to be printed again. So limited to the first 100 backers. 81 gone, 19 left. Get them while they're hot. They'll probably be gone in a day or two. So there you go. Lone Star on a slab. That is a CGC 9.8 graded signed copy of Lone Star A, Lone Star B. For those who don't know what CGC is, it's protected, plastic encased and graded copies of comic books. So that's what slabbing is. Cover B is, all right, this is cover B with a head sketch. So it's a remark for those who know what that is. But here's cover B over here. And the title will go up here. And then I have this lovely little area here where I can draw something. So I'm going to draw either a vampire or Lone Star or Svarog or, yeah, probably just one of those three. I'll just mix it up between those three right here in this spot. And you never know what you're going to get. So there you go. Let's see. So yeah, that'll be the head sketch cover, which is early bird, blah, blah, blah. Cover with head sketch. Bust blank cover. So here's something new that I just put up last night. It is actually already on here. So I did list it, but I just never put it up. And here it says a head sketch, but I'm going to go ahead and do a full bust for the same price, which is chest up drawing. So you'll get part of the costume, shoulders, and again, same thing. It'll either be Lone Star or Svarog or a vampire. I'll probably do a lot more Lone Stars, but anyways, so $200, and it'll be on a blank sketch cover, which is a white art paper sketch cover with the title treatment printed on the top of it. And then the white blank art paper will be penciled and inked by me personally. I mean, I both hope I get a lot of these, and I hope I don't, because that's going to be a lot of work to fill those out. And yeah, so all right, and Lone Star Legion pack. This is if you have 24 friends who also want Lone Star, you guys can get these at wholesale for $10 each, and one of you gets a free remarked cover, which is a $100 value. Or if you're a retailer and you want to sell these at 20 bucks a pop and then keep that remark for yourself, that's an option for retailers too. So for retailers who want to sell these Indiegogo exclusives, then here's your chance. Here's your option. Okay, slab covers. That's 5 slabbed cover A's, 5 slabbed cover B's, $250 each. A $300 torso blank cover. So a torso is basically like hips up, right? It's like this is your torso here. So a hip up, torso, arms, hips. Sometimes I throw a little leg in there if I'm feeling, fancy. But same deal on the sketch cover. $3,000 be a character. We'll see if that sells. And one $10,000, one original cover. I'm not selling any of my other artwork. So if you get this, you'll be the only person on Earth with a Mike Miller original page from Lone Star. And it's a cover. So there we are today. If you haven't gone to the site, you can either copy this long-winded thing, or you can just go to LONESTARcomic.com, and it redirects you directly to my Indiegogo page. So let's see what's. Oh, my back. Let's see what is happening today in the world of. Oh, you know what? I saw this article. I don't want to get all political and everything, but look at this. How wonderful. U.S. leapfrogs Singapore, Hong Kong to win world's most competitive economy. Look at that. It's a little over Hong Kong. Hong Kong is like the freest free market on the planet. And the fact that with our new glorious leader in charge has jumped us up over Hong Kong, I'm thrilled. I'm excited and I'm thrilled. And here's a funny thing. Netherlands, Switzerland, Denmark, Norway, Sweden. But I thought these were socialist countries. Obama told us they were socialist countries. What are you saying? They're the most competitive economies in the world. They can't be. Socialism isn't about competition. It's strange. Weird, wacky stuff. So I'm not going to read this whole thing. I just thought that was a bit of great news that I saw, and I wanted to share it with you really quickly. And now I will stop screen sharing. You can look at my mongrel face for a while. I love saying mongrel. Take the words they use to insult you and make them your shield. I believe I am paraphrasing Tyrion Lannister. And there's my little Tyrion youth popped up behind me. My blonde-haired, blue-eyed, quarter Japanese boy. All right, so 20,000. You guys excited, or are we excited? I am excited. Answered prayers. Amen. Member of the squadron. Yeah, boy. We are. Lone Star. No. We are. It doesn't really work with Lone Star Squadron, but someone's got to come up with a theme song for the Lone Star Squadron. Like, but I want it to kind of sound like Star Blazers, you know? We went to outer space to save the human race. But we'll change it to like, you know, we went to Indiegogo to change the comic industry or something. That's off the cuff. Please don't use that. It's terrible. Mike, your site has an error on some browsers. What? How can that be? Is it the SJW gremlins? The SJW gremlins are attacking my campaign? Is that what you're saying? Try again, because it works on all of my browsers. Try a different browser or something. Maybe someone is trying to sabotage me, and they know how to do all that fun stuff. They have to wait to be in the first 30 days of issue 2 if they don't get in on the first 30 days of issue 1. Can you reword that question, Sketch? Tree 123. He might want to have a direct link to Indiegogo. Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. LoneStarComic.com redirects directly to my Indiegogo link. If your browser is having a problem, can you maybe refresh or restart your browser? Try that. I could just put the Indiegogo version of the link too, but Lone Star Comic is so easy to remember. Damn, Mike, they're going to have to change the name of YouTube to MikeTube. You know what's funny is before I decided to do this 20,000 thing, I was just going to come on here and do like the Bible Answer Man and just field questions about the Bible from whoever. Because it is Sunday, I should be focusing on the Lord God above. So yeah, if anybody has any Bible questions, I'd love to open it up to that as a topic for today, for Sunday. Always support our troops. Yeah, yeah, boy. Much agreed. Mike, working on getting monetized. Yes, yes, yes. I am up to 20. What's this for? I have another 4,000 minutes, and I needed. No, I have another 40,000 minutes. I think I don't want to go back and check, But I think I have another 40,000 minutes, so I need another 60,000 minutes. So 10, is that 10 hours? 60,000. 100 hours. I am mathing bad. Anyways, I want the Nazi Punch cover on a metal print. I bought the early bird special. I would be disappointed if you put the Nazi Punch metal print with the late Risers special. Well, you know, that's how it goes, right? I mean, what do you want me to do? Just make it not do it at all? I can't just keep piling them all into the same early bird special. So, I don't know. The one thing I've learned in this process is you can't please everyone. So you please as many people as you can. And I'm doing it because people were asking for it. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I won't. We'll figure it out. The link gives a security warning. A security warning? Oh, is it because it's, oh, did I put HTTPS and it's not an HTTPS? It's HTTPS /, let me try, LONESTAR.com. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's not, okay, it's just HTTP, no S, because it's not a secure site, it's a redirect. LONESTARcomic.com. Yeah, what the heck? Oh, no, yeah. So just Lone Star HTTP takes you to the site. I can't fix that while I'm streaming. I don't think. Let me give it a try. I've tried this before, but it didn't work. Let me jump into Creator Studio real quick and give it a look-see. But this is going to make for very boring YouTubing. So as an idea, you're saying that if they don't sign up for the first 30 days, then they wouldn't be members, still valued customers. Oh, of course. I thought they would still get second generation members, but they'd have to wait till the first 30 days of issue 2. Second gen membership. Tiers of membership. Tiers of membership. No, Ethan has not hit 500,000 yet. That I know of. So, yeah, it's not even, let's see, dashboard, view channel. Yeah, it doesn't give me the option to edit while I'm streaming. That I can find. Creator Studio. Yeah, no, it's not even coming up in my videos right now. So I'll have to wait until after I finish this, and then the video like populates or whatever. 20,199. Woo! Nice. I like. The link gives a security. Okay, it's Chrome. Yes, I'm in Chrome. Congrats, Mike. Good job. We have some major announcements for Blue Mamba coming today as well. Right on, Jump. Did you reach 20K? Yes, I did. We are at 20,199. Okay. Mike, have you thought about having a stream running during San Diego Comic-Con? It would be cool to be able to pop in during the day and see you talking to people and all the Comic-Con action. I don't really know how I'd do it, and I don't know if the Wi-Fi there is strong enough. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I'll try to do some streaming from there. It's SDCC is usually really busy, so it'll be hard for me to find the time to stream. Boy, especially like on Sunday, I'm just like a madman there. But for good or ill, I'm having an issue with getting my metal prints there, so I might be slower than I usually would be because UPS has damaged my shipment, and it's like $3,000 worth of metal prints, and unfortunately they were only insured for $1,200. So would you be quiet? So I'm trying not to freak out about that. Would you stop? You keep saying, sue them, sue them. So, yes, maybe because I have less stock, I'll be a little less busy, and I'll be able to do some live streaming. The quality, if it even does live stream, it'll probably be pretty low quality because it's you know, when you go to conventions and there's like 130,000 people there using the broadband or the Wi-Fi, not the Wi-Fi, just the satellite service. Yeah, I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can. If not, I'll try to jump in when I'm at home. I don't think I'll be able to do a whole lot there because, or even at home because, you know, it's crazy busy. I'll have friends and family staying at my house during the con. My brother's coming down to visit. I don't think he's going to want to get on YouTube, but I'll try to find some time. I gotta be here. I'm gonna pimp at the show, and then I'm gonna try to pimp on YouTube. I don't want to lose my audience because I'm not there. Lone Star Super Sunday. That's right. You stop watching your football and come here and listen to me blather. Maybe a video or two and upload them when you get home. Yeah, videos I can do. Yeah. That's definitely an option. I'll have to dump some of the videos that are already on my phone, but yeah, I'd love to just sit down and do some like quickie interviews with some of the creatives. You know, there's a whole mess of them in Artist Alley, so could be good, bro. Could be good. I could have a whole bunch of interviews by the end of the weekend. All right, so while nobody had anything to say about our wonderful economic news, huh? I won't sketch. No, Jojo, that's my microphone. Jojo's trying to steal my headset. So you don't want me to read that one out loud either. Everyone can read it, you know. Yeah, I got it. You said that. I got it the first time. Typos I can read, but the first time you said it, it was like just a little difficult for me to understand exactly what you had meant. Woo! So, boy, 20,000. Let's see. I haven't gotten any messages about it going higher, so I will just assume we're still good there. My Brave browser is open. Let's open this up to my Lone Star. All right. Keep that one up. And let's see what is going on in the world. I don't know. What's going on in the world today? I have not even been paying attention to the news. That's why that one piece of news was great, and I wanted to share it. But congrats on the 20K. Yes, thank you very much. Hopefully this will be the beginning of something remarkable. I mean, it already is 20,000 in like what, 2 days? 2 days, 20,000. So if I get up, you know, it looks like I will get up to where I need to be in order to get, you know, my page rate. So this will become a feasible option. And then my next one, I'll have all you guys, and then whoever else I may happen to bring aboard the old Blacklist Universe YouTube channel. And then I'm also going to be shooting out some advertising soon. We will have a long Star Wars story time with you and Edwin again. Lone Star. Oh, Lone Star story time. I use Star Wars. It's awesome. That was fun. How many of you guys saw Edwin and I doing a dramatization of the first 7 pages? Oh, also, yeah, if you weren't here before, which it looks like all of you were, or most of you anyways, a lot of regulars, go down to the preview pages and you can read the pages and tell me what you think about my writing. We also did a dramatization of it on a stream yesterday, and it was a lot of fun. I think I'd like to give Edwin a little direction, and then maybe bring my daughter in to play the the girl, and then it would be really fun to do that, and have my son animate it, not like legit animate, but edit it up with like moving pictures and whatever. The way he did the advertisement, that was fun. So could be very cool. Any chance Lone Star will take a trip to Berkeley and beat the crap out of a bunch of Antifa? That's not in the first series, but I'm always a fan of saying never say never. So Edwin is becoming the voice of Comicsgate. He very quickly is. Can I help you, sir? Hey, did you get any Vietnamese iced coffee? No? Man. They went all the way to the banh mi store and didn't get me iced coffee. They don't love me. Green juice, except it's red green juice. It has beets, which are great for your blood pressure, cucumber, celery, apple, carrots, spinach, ginger, and lemon. And it's very refreshing for my system. Your kids love the limelight. Yeah. What kids don't love the limelight? You have to grow up and be an adult to hate the limelight, I think. You need to make comics great again. Hat. Make comics great again. Hat. No, I don't want to do stuff that I have to ship in different kind of packaging because it just becomes a big nightmare. It's already going to be a sufficient pain in my rear end to fulfill everything just on a normal envelope and box kind of scale. So yeah, I'm not really up for that. I ain't up for that. Oh my gosh, I'm not even using my mic. My mic is plugged into my phone. Test. Do I sound better? Does this sound better? Before it sounds, I think it would sound a little bit echoey from the mic on my laptop. But let me know. Tell me what you think. Nick asks, did I allude to Lone Star's outfit change being a story element? No spoilers. I did not allude to it, and I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's really hard to like promote stuff because there's stuff I just want you guys to be surprised by, and I think there's a sufficient amount of surprises in this story that yeah, I don't want to allude. Is it allude or elude? Oh yeah, elude is to dodge. Allude is to bring something up, right? Yeah, so I'll tell you what I can about the story without trying to ruin it for anybody. So, want to close the door, Elijah?
That's illegal.
Close the door.
That's illegal.
Thank you, sir. So, just got a breeze up my shorts. Feels good. I have a fan under my desk. Sorry. TMI? TMI. It's been so warm in San Diego the last week or two. It's just I'm over it. I'm like, come on, man, bring back the ocean breeze. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Gosh, so somebody give me a nice. Rather have the surprises. Yeah, right. I think so too. Was he wearing a Louder with Crowder shirt? Oh, Elijah? Yeah, he was. Yeah, my son. And is it weird that I use my real names for all my kids? Because it's not like you can't go to Bless This Mess Comic and read them on, like, go on Facebook, Bless This Mess Comic. Actually, I think blessthismesscomic.com goes to the webtoons. I have a few of them up on webtoons, but I have like all of my Bless This Mess comics up on my Facebook page. Bless This Mess Comic on Facebook. And it's got all my kids' names in it, so I don't say it's Yeah, my kid loves Crowder. He does. I would love to get on Crowder and pimp Blacklist and Lone Star, but he doesn't know me from Adam. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Blacklist universe. I was just worrying the SJWs might do to you what they tried with the quartering, sending mail to his wife and insinuating stuff about DNC's kids. I'm sure, you know, when I make enough of a stink, they'll come after me with whatever. My wife knows it'll be like bullcrap. But that's what they do. They try to tear people down because they can't handle people having other opinions. It's so yeah, because they're fascists. That's what fascism is, right? Shutting down people with differing opinions rather than competing in the free market of ideas. That is too bright. I don't want that. You're gonna have to get one of those red light bulbs for when you're on the air. Lone Star Radio is on the air. Yeah. I'd actually thought about that, but like I said, I have my kids in here half the time, anyways. So, do you ever make it to the North Carolina SuperCon? No, I do not. If we don't manage to fix California pretty soon, and you never know, I might just move to South Carolina or North Carolina, and then I'll make it. Webtoons suck. No creativity. You think so? My daughter's on Webtoons all the time, and I know there's a couple of really good strips on there. I'm not going to ramble them off. My son just spotlighting. Good old San Diego. I was stationed there back in the late 90s on board the Essex. Roberto's Taco Shack has the best carne asada fries. Roberto's. Yeah, it's funny. For those who don't know, in San Diego, there was a really good, really popular, it still is, chain of like Mexican dive restaurants called Alberto's, and everybody loved Alberto's, right? So other entrepreneurs started putting up other Mexican restaurants called like Aliberto's or Roberto's or just any kind of Bertos they can think of. There's like a whole bunch of different something Bertos Mexican restaurants, and they were all playing off the popularity of Alberto's. It's funny. I hate gatekeepers, even in Ghostbusters. Kids are a blessing. Yes. The kid was looking at us like, look at all these nerds. I'm not sure that's the look he was offering, but can't have kids, wish I could. Not meant for family life. Well, you could always adopt. Big announcement. Number 1, Blue Mamba will offer 2 reward levels with PG-13 interior pages. Oh, no, really? Oh, good. Many people asked, so we struck a deal with Ali Garza to get it done. Check out the new tiers on Kickstarter. Oh, that's good, Jim, because yeah, that's I'm pensive about promoting books that cross that line. So I'm glad. Yeah, cool. Yeah, guys, go check out Blue Mamba. Ali Garza, fantastic artist. Jim Heelis. What are you writing it, Jim? Or anyways, yeah, go check it out. Blue Mamba. It's on Indiegogo. Eric Hyuga. Why do I keep having trouble with that name? I know it from Naruto. Have you read their Code of Conduct? So biased on Webtoons. Code of Conduct? No, I didn't. Dude, with your politics, you should definitely go on Louder with Crowder. Just contact them. They prefer not to pursue. I think it feels too opportunistic. Yeah, if I mean, I've tagged them on Twitter. I don't really know how to actually deliberately contact them. I don't know. I could look into it, I suppose. Is Svarog Lone Star's main nemesis? When in SD, El Indio for tamales. Lone Star's main nemesis in this story is Svarog. I'm not 100% sure I want to have him be like his Red Skull or whatever. I think we'll see how popular he is, and then down the line, you know, these things sort of, I think they more evolve due to fan reaction. You know, it's like, oh man, everyone loved the Red Skull. Let's bring him back. Oh, let's bring him back in. Let's keep bringing him back because everybody loves the Red Skull. You know, that sort of thing. So if nobody likes Svarog, then maybe he'll just show up once in a blue moon. And El Indio, you know, I used to live right up the street from El Indio. El Indio is a restaurant in Bankers Hill, right, not too far from the airport. I mean, not Bankers Hill, Mission Hills, right by the highway on Indio Street. But it's like a restaurant, not like a dive. So I used to go, instead of going to, I used to live right up there. I could have walked to El Indio. I would go to the Valentine's, and the Valentine's had like 3-pound burritos and like these great fish burritos with like just 4 freaking chunks of fried cod in there or something. Yeah. So yeah, El Indio wasn't my spot. So I don't think I've ever even tried their tamales there. Blue Mamba from the Umbrella Guy today. Oh, you were on the that Umbrella Guy. Cool. Besides, they love you and your kid would mad respect you. I'd love to go on Louder with Crowder, and if anybody knows anyone who can hook that up, please, by all means. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he'll watch us on Sargon and he'll want to do it. I am the writer creator. Right on, Jim. Right on. So yeah, everybody go check out Blue Mamba. Jim Healis here is the creator. Feel free to ask him any questions in the chat. Yeah, we can do a little promotion on that today too. I think Not Gay Jared is the contact man in charge of that sort of thing. Try DMing him. But you can't DM someone on Twitter unless they follow you back, right? Maybe I can have QAnon. QAnon follows me. Maybe I can have him. I'm sure they're in contact. Maybe I could have him contact him. Okay. You guys are having a private conversation in the chat that I'm not going to say out loud. Can you back my Indiegogo Stardust? It's live right now and only $5 plus $3 shipping. If you guys want to go check out Stardust on Indiegogo, by all means do. I was going to put my manga on Webtoons, but the code of conduct basically states that you can't have anything negative about or done to women at all. That's why you only see slice of life manga. So really, you can't have anything negative about women. You can only have negative things about men. That sounds very, very sexist. We're getting some support from books here. Diamond Jim's on H Street is a good bar to get drunk and kicked out of. On H Street, as in downtown, or like El Cajon H Street? That's a great price. How are you keeping costs so low? Oh wait, you're a one-man shop, right? Yeah, I wonder is $5 plus $3 shipping. That's an incredible price. And yeah, I don't know how you're gonna do that. I don't know, but I wish you the best of luck. I checked out Stardust. It's sort of a horror thing, and I'm not really a horror guy, so it's not my cup of tea, but there's a lot of horror fans out there. And I know vampires are technically horror, but in mine, they're more like supervillains. It's a 20-page one-shot. There's also some higher tiers. Yeah, so go check out that. Write it down. I mean, you could just listen to me and go check it out on another page, whatever. Let's go to Lone Star and see if there's any change at all. 3,099. Oh, I should have my phone plugged in so that. Nope, nope, nope. All right, before you go check out Blue Mamba and everything, make sure you bought some of my stuff first. We're here for me. I want to support the whole community as best I can. But yeah, Jim, thank you very much for that. At doing the PG-13 version, that's I personally appreciate that. So even though you didn't do it for me, you did it for people like me, which is good enough. Let's see, where was I? It's horror sci-fi. If you like sci-fi, you might dig it. Do artists that specifically focus on covers make much cash in the industry? I mean, it depends on the artist. Adam Hughes. No, not well. Yeah, I'm sure Adam Hughes would get paid enough to do covers just to do covers. Art Adams gets a significant amount. But I was talking to Art at a con a few years ago, and he's like, you know, he gets paid so much more to do commissions than he does to do covers, that his wife like nags at him about doing cover work, because it's like you're wasting time doing something that's going to pay you, you know, a few $1,000s versus a commission, which can be like, I mean, you've seen Art's commissions, they can be $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, I think, depending on how big and complex they are. But you know, you keep doing the covers, I guess, maybe just to keep your head in the industry, even though, you know, a lot of those old timers, they are making, not old timers, a lot of the giants whose shoulders we stand on are doing nothing but commissions and making a really good living. Can you turn that down, please? That's really loud. Thank you. Sir Spoon, did you enjoy working on George R.R. Martin's Hedge Knight? I don't think I've heard you talk about it. I love working on the Hedge Knight, and that's the funny thing, is that, you know, I did the Hedge Knight, I did the Sworn Sword, and I did the Mystery Knight. They're all right there. And you know, that's like my baby. I mean, it's George's baby. It's like George and I had a baby together. It was the Hedge Knight. And the weird thing is, even me doing Blacklist Universe, when George finishes the next Dunk and Egg story, if he asks me to draw it, I probably will, unless it's just ridiculously. I mean, the deal is ridiculous. You know what I'll probably do, if we're big enough at that time and he has it done, I'll license it from him myself and then publish it through my company. That would be fun. That would be fun. But yeah, I love it. I loved working on it. It's my favorite thing I've done besides my own work in my career. Yeah, I like it even better than Injustice, because it's all me, beginning to end, page 1 to page 144, whatever it is. That's my baby. H Street, close to Chula Vista Mall. Okay. Comic store called Crazy Owl's Comics or something like that. Is that shop still around? Dude, I hardly ever go to Chula Vista. Yeah, so I couldn't tell you. I know H Street because I know someone who lives on H Street. So Jim says he's doing 2 tiers, one with an Ali Garza cover and one with a Jen Brumal cover. I'm afraid I am not familiar with Jen Brumal, so well, everyone go to Blue Mama and check it out. I mean, really, you're just looking at my ugly mug, so you might as well just go check it out while you're listening to me. The art is fantastic. Yeah, so that should be a top-notch book, top-notch. So I'm doing. Definitely plan to. You should do a stream and stuff to promote. I definitely think all those stretch goals can be unlocked. Yeah, I haven't even listed any stretch goals because, like I was saying, it's like I need to get to like $60,000 just to cover my standard page rate. And it's like after that, that's when it's. I mean, I say it's gravy after production is finished, but I live in San Diego and I am supporting 6 other people in this house. So plus this kid CJ who's here all the time. And so, man, I need to get that before I can even think about doing stretch goals, which I don't know if that's going to hurt me or not. I don't even know if stretch goals are a boon to the process. I think of them as rewards for people because you're making extra money. But for me, extra money, I have to get past 60,000 to have extra money. And honestly, with a $20,000 first weekend, I'm not even sure we're gonna hit 60,000. If we hit somewhere around there, then I'll be fine. But yeah, we'll see. Unless going on Sargon just blows me up behind all recognition, that'd be great. Errol Rick, I at church with a friend, and we are skipping the last hour, so I'm listening to you while my friend works on his book. We're Mormon. All right. Brian Boland. Is Brian Boland still doing covers, or is he just doing commissions? I don't even know. I'm happy to go on live streams with with other YouTubers. Maybe suggest my name to anyone you watch. I have to ask, do you have a ponytail? Do you have a ponytail? To the dog tags. Do the dog tags. I'm thinking about doing the dog tags. Hold on a second. Let me do something real quick here. Uno momento. Sorry. Boy, there are some people still trying to dig up freaking resentment in that other stream, huh? Shooting crap. All right. Yeah, there's still people trying to. I go on Twitter and I just have to mute people because I'm sick of people trying to stir up garbage in this community. It's like, man, just let us all get along. You don't have to constantly pick at wounds and try to get people mad. Just let it all be about the love, okay? Let it be about the love. Jim, I think you were in that Twitter message I just sent. Okay, I don't want to talk about that. Bosco asks, how long till you think Comicsgate artists from a company or at least from an app or website sell more directly from? That's a very confusing way to ask the question. Could you reword it for me, please? Your page rate comes to 45K. Maybe I need to rethink being a comic artist. If you start right now, just keep in mind, I have been doing this for 26 years, and we're talking about writing and penciling and inking. It is the job of 3 people. So, and it's 2 solid months' work for 3 people, but I'm doing it all myself. So most people are either a penciler or an inker or a writer, but I'm doing everything. And so, yeah. It's not as much as it sounds. It comes down to, yeah, not as much as it sounds. Have you ever drawn yourself into a comic or created a character modeled after you? Could you turn that down? Do you keep turning it back up? Really? You guys need some headphones. Yeah, actually, if you look at the sample pages, I think it's the second to the last page. You'll see some guys sitting around a table playing poker. One of them's blowing a balloon or a bubble with his bubble gum. That's modeled after me. So yeah, Scout is actually Native American in the book, but he's modeled after me as far as looks go. So, I'm taking my 17-year-old dog to the vet. Ooh, wheelchair fitting. Hopefully, 17 years. Holy cow, dude. Does he have his teeth? I think stretch goals can be a very good boon to the process. It has been very helpful to other campaigns. Has it? I don't know for sure. What, Jojo? No, you cannot have my phone. Oh, what the heck? You can have my phone. Go ahead. It's only got 40%. Don't. If the battery dies, bring it back to me, okay? Um, let's see. Sketch goals can be very good boon to the process. Well, I'll see. We'll see. I'd like to get one in earlier, but yeah, like I said, I think it's about extra money, so I'm a sinner, please forgive me, Lord. He'll forgive you. Just be repentant. Hope your dog is okay and comfortable. Yeah, I hope your dog's okay and comfortable too. Prayers. I was on the Colonel Comics interview live stream yesterday with Umbrella and Flash and a few more. You can hear me at around half hour mark. Spent this invites. Do you think Comicsgate will form? Oh, okay, that's your question, Joel. Will Comicsgate form a company, or will they perpetually sell on Indiegogo? I think they'll form individual companies with a loose affiliation as Comicsgate creators. But like Blacklist isn't going to be a Comicsgate. It's like I'll do Blacklist, but I'm not going to publish Cyberfrog and whatever else. I think there will be some tie-in between us. Time will tell. You never know. We're at the very, very foundation of a thing. So, personally, will my comics perpetually sell on Indiegogo? Yes. That has always been my plan from my business plan I wrote a couple years ago. The plan has always been launch titles on Kickstarter or Indiegogo, and then over time translate those titles into standard bookstore sales and whatnot. But first mover stuff comes here. And what I would like to do, should it become feasible, say these Kickstarters grow and grow and grow and grow, and there's more and more people. Say we get up to the point where you can count on 20,000 people buying every book. Well, at that rate, I mean, you don't need to sell them for the premium price. If 20,000 people are buying a 48-page book, you can sell them for $10. Heck, you might be able to sell them for $10 media mail. I don't know. But you always want to have the special and premium options. Hey, can you not step on? So yeah, it's not always going to be this kind of price point, I don't think, because as time goes by, look at Zach. Zach is up to almost 10,000 buyers, right? I'm at like 200. I've got 200, 300. I've got 300 backers. Zach's at 10,000. So I mean, he could start if he knew he was gonna regularly get 10,000 people. He could adjust his business plan for a lower price point and and just build out that way. So I think, yeah, it's not always going to be the way it is right now, but you guys are backing a foundation. So Mega Road 77. Hi, Mike from Buenos Aires, Argentina. The other day, I wanted to check out the Twitter thing with Tim Doyle and the other guy, and for my surprise, I was blocked by him. Ha ha ha! I have 21 followers. You got blocked by someone? You must have argued or something, or were you like pre-blocked because they've got that filter on diversity in comics followers or something. Those guys. Zero Depressive. What happened? Morning, Mike. Morning, kids. Zero Depressive says morning.
Morning.
We broke 20,000, brother. We broke 20,000. Of course, we've been hanging out at 20,199 for a good long while now. I wish somebody else would jump in and move the needle, so to speak. But yeah, I hope you guys are all sharing as much as you can, pinning to the top of your pages, share the art, share the link, share your love for the project and for the process and for the entire concept of what we're trying to do here. Yeah, please, please, please. And by the way, there's only 39 likes, but there's 73 of you watching. That means there are 34 of you who are not doing your diligence. So get in there, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already.
No. Wait, so only 39 subscribed? Or
no, 39
no,
likes.
Like.
39 likes right now.
Oh, 56.
Yay, 56. There we go.
Good job, people. You listened. Ha ha ha.
The reason why you can't hear your son's computer is because you're focused on your screen and talking, so the sound from other areas is louder. The reason you can hear your son's computer, so the sound from your other areas is louder. So you guys can hear everything, or just I can hear everything? Hey. Okay, for our $2,000, $20,000 thing, we've got entertainment in the form of the Stilt Walker. Say hello, Micah. The kids do like to be the center of attention. I do like the dog tag idea. I like it too. I bet Yellow Flash and Umbrella would pop in and help out if they saw the invites. They are great for live conversations. Yeah, they're welcome in. I ship Lone Star and Cyberfrog. That's disturbing. Just don't. That's just disturbing. Boo, Kickstarter, boo. So you don't like the Kickstarter, huh? Comicsgate distribution channel company thing instead of a single company. Oh yeah. As far as distribution, yeah, that's something to consider, Michael. That is something we should be considering in the long run. Oh, looks like I got something on the hook here. Let's go to Indiegogo. Refresh. What did... See, my son took my phone, so I can't just flick and find out what and who just bought stuff, which means I can't do shout-outs. All right, we're at 22:14, so I think somebody just grabbed the digital comic version, I believe. Hey, guys. Micah, I'm live streaming. Stop making so much noise, okay? Yo, did we do it? We did 20,000. Now we're over 20. What did I say? 22? No, 2,214. So yes, it seems a little early to try and figure out what the future will bring. Yeah, that's absolutely. But you know what? It's never too late to, or it's never too early to dream. I mean, this whole thing was a dream for me. a dream I've been working on for a while, so I'm glad to see it finally. Can you get rid of that? Get rid of it instead of stepping on it? Yeah. Maybe someday after this whole thing is said and done, I'll publish my white paper so people can see that I've been thinking and planning about all this stuff for a good long time. Thank you both, Nick P. and Michael. He is fine. It's just one of his back legs stopped working properly, so he falls over. With the chair, he will be okay, but it's $800. Man, vets are so expensive. Over 20K. Yes, 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 yes. Exactly why I have health insurance. You can get health insurance for your dog? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would pay off. Vets are stupid, ridiculous expensive. Man, my cat, like, I don't know how it happened to him, but he broke his jaw, like, right here. Did you see him fall off the roof?
Yeah, but did we find him there?
Did you see him fall off the roof? So you're just assuming he fell off the roof?
Yeah, because you didn't.
Really? Well, whatever. He broke his jaw, like, right here.
We had to screw a nail.
We didn't screw a nail in it.
No, we didn't.
We took him to the vet. It cost, it wound up costing like $2,000 to wire this cat's jaw shut. It's like flipping, what do you call it? Highway robbery, you know? And then he dies like 6 months later from we don't know what.
Running away.
Well, no, he was, because remember we found him behind the shed. Yeah.
Yeah, he ran away for like a month.
I think he hid behind the shed to die from something. I don't know. Maybe he got hit by a car and then crawled behind the shed. I don't know. It was sad. He was he's one of my favorite cats ever. Sasuke, we miss you. Got to give it to Friday. Those kind of paydays. Right on, right on. I'll jump in on Friday and back it. Thank you. Liked. I just hit like. Thank you. Yeah, we've got 62 likes out of 75 now. So that's a pretty good ratio, but that does mean there are 13 people slacking. This book has me genuinely excited for real. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you take that excitement and spread the good news and get Lone Star out to as many of your friends, family, acquaintances, people who you barely know but you think would like it. Just let them know. Let them know and let them why you like it so much. Man, my jaw. I think I've been talking too much for the past couple days. I hate it when I get busted for not having liked the video. It was you. I knew it. Super Ant Smash. Let's see, back up. I got busted too. You. I like the idea of a confederacy of different companies. Yeah, I was thinking about Comicsgate today, and like the argument about leadership and how people are saying that there should be no leaders. And for a second I was thinking, well, can you have a movement without leaders? And then I was thinking, it's like you can't have an orchestra without a conductor. But then it dawned on me what it is. It's jazz. There's no leader in jazz. What you've got, so the creators and the YouTubers are the guys playing, right? And we're playing off each other, and we're listening to what each other's doing, and we're helping each other out, and we're taking the lead from one, and we're weaving it in and out of the, it's like it's like it all works together. And then you guys are the audience, the guys who love jazz, and are tipping the jar, paying to get into the club, whatever it is. So it's like the whole Comicsgate thing is like it's like the jazz scene for comic books, and it all made sense to me. We don't need leaders. We just need to be able to play off each other and support each other. That's what we do, yo. Take that out. It's really noisy when you crumple that thing. And then close the door, please. Cloudy dough. Senor. I can't wait to see Crowder call you Dean Kane's brother, yo. Hello. That'd be funny. Are your kids going to help at your booth at the con? Got to put them to work to help Dad. My oldest might be working at a different booth, and my daughter hopefully will be getting an Artist Alley table. Last year we got her an Artist Alley table, like just bugging and bugging and bugging because we're already there, right? And we already have all our stuff and we're ready to go. And people don't show up for Artist Alley. So I'm like, can you get my daughter in? Can you get my daughter? And finally they got her in. She got to sit next to Len Wein, creator of Swamp Thing and Wolverine, like a month before he passed away. So yeah, my kids, my younger kids, they're no help at all.
Sometimes.
But my wife is helpful. So, but I usually run booths by myself, and it's only a 10 by 10 space. So, yeah. Dream fulfilled. Part of it. Oh my gosh, it's only at 3:43. It's too early to start yawning. Let's go get those books out and then get it going. Yeah, boy. By ship, Lone Star, and Cyberfrog, I'm gonna convince myself it means they fight side by side on a battleship, and you and EVS split 50-50 on a one shot. I'm gonna hope that's what he meant to. R.I.P. cat. Yeah, Sasuke was a great cat. Beautiful white, semi-long hair, snowshoe. Snowshoe. Looks like we got another update here. Drum roll, maestro. $22.89. Thank you very much. How do I find? I'd like to thank the people on here. Is there some way I can? Let's see. Campaign insights. Perks claimed and donations. Is that the one? Let me check here, and I can give some shout outs to the guys that are plunking down their hard-earned shekels. Is that the latest one? Yes. So, paid, placed, shipping. Nikolai Mirovich, Lone Star #1, cover B. I'm trying to see if there's some way to see if I'm not supposed to read their names. Ben van Heerden, cover A, autograph, thank you. Camden Mazone, digital comic, thank you. Jacob Henderson, early bird special, thank you. Nick P, you're the man. Torso blank cover sketch, yeah boy. All right. Lone Star cover A. Joshua Schaefer, early bird special. Somebody had a failed. John Vent, cover B, autographed. And Paul D. Bevins, both covers autographed. Thank you very much, everybody. Let's head back to see what's up with you. So many people are using Discount Comic Book Service and Midtown Comics Online to get their comics. Both of these companies have a huge customer base. You could go to them direct and skip diamond previews. Man, you guys have great ideas. You know that? I'm gonna write that one down too. I'm going to write that one down. Discount Comic Book Service. Discount. and Midtown. But we're already going direct. I'm assuming you mean with like the non Indiegogo exclusive covers, because these covers, the covers you're getting, cover A and B, are exclusive only ever for Indiegogo. I mean, except, you know, me having a handful at a con or whatever. You can only get them from me or Indiegogo, so only directly can you get these covers. So I think you mean I would have to like do an entirely different thing for that. Indoor cats don't get hit by cars. Mine made it to 17. Dude. We lost. How many cats did we lose? 5?
Did we lose Kichi? Yeah.
We lost Kichi, yeah.
Yeah, he like.
We lost like 5 cats in 7 years. It was really sad.
Yeah, he like vanished right after Sasuke died.
Yeah, so Sasuke and Kichi, they were like brothers, right? And so Sasuke disappears, and we had no idea what happened to him. And it turned out that he, like I said, he got hurt or something, crawled behind our storage unit, and I had to, like, my neighbor found him because he was smelling, so we had to like dig him out from under the fence behind the storage unit because we couldn't move the storage unit. And then like 2 weeks after Sasuke disappeared, probably around the time he started smelling, our other cat Kichi just vanished. Like, yeah, and it was really sad because those are 2 great cats. And then we got 2 new cats, Furiosa and Castiel. And Furiosa got out, disappeared. I mean, they were indoor cats. She got out and just disappeared. And then Castiel literally got out like for the first freaking time one night at like midnight, and that was it. He was just gone. It's so frustrating. And then Lucy. Lucy was the mother of the first 2.
Lucy never really had a side.
Well, Lucy, I think Lucy ran away, but she was living with somebody because once every month or 2, we would see her in the kitchen eating our food. So I think she found a family that was, I don't know, less noisy, I would have to guess. And then would just come back once in a while to say hi, I think. That's what I'm planning. Buy in on Friday. Right on, John. Thank you. I think pre-block, I follow EVS, McB, and his wife, and you from Comicsgate. Although also in my Twitter account, I figure that I am a Baptist Christian. Maybe that triggered him. Ha ha ha. Oh. I saw your Wikipedia page, and it says you worked on Wheel of Time. Are there other fantasy IPs you would like to work on? At this point, no, because I want to do my own thing. But if I was just doing freelance work, I would love to work on, oh, what's it called? Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a total blank on the name of it. And I don't have my phone because I have it on audio. It's with Kvothe. You know, the book with Kvothe is the main character. Oh my gosh. I'm going to Google it. This is driving me nuts. Can't believe I can't remember it. I love these books. You guys see me do that a lot. I just like totally blank out on some thing. The King Killer Chronicles. Yeah, so the King Killer Chronicles by Patrick Rothfuss. The first one is, I'm trying to remember books in the series. In the Name of the Wind, The Wise Men's Fear, and then the third book will be the end of this story arc, and I've been waiting for that and waiting and waiting. I feel like I've been another George R.R. Martin nightmare with Winds of Winter. But yeah, that's a great book. If you guys haven't read that, definitely worth picking up. Speaking of cats, this day my wife doesn't know I accidentally. Should I not read this out loud? You ran over your wife's favorite cat, backing out of the driveway at 5 o'clock in the morning. And you never told her.
When?
Keep the romance alive, brother. Keep the romance alive.
Wait, when?
I don't know when. My son's asking when for some reason. It doesn't change the story, buddy.
Wah, wah,
Wah, wah, wah, wah. Yeah, Mike, it's freeform jazz, true audio, true ad-lib comics. Yep. That's what we are. And I just want to be Louis Armstrong, is all. Or Bird. I could be Bird. I just use Twitter to check out some hashtag more than anything from TV series. So the books are really jazz mags. Yeah, baby. It's all cool jazz now. That'll be my new channel. Welcome to Comicsgate Jazz with the Mike Man. Regarding having a leader, Gamergate didn't have a leader because generally the leader would be the image of the movement. So if he is smeared, the movement as a whole suffers. Cradius, Mike, what's up? What's up, Cradius? Welcome back. Great point. Zero depressive. Yeah, and I understood that point previously. Sorry, I keep burping up green juice. A Comicsgate Alliance logo on each book would show a cohesive front. Yeah, we'll talk about that. That's something we should discuss. It's right under the video. I don't know what's right under the video. Oh, by the way, yeah, the link here in the video, I have to fix that after the fact. It is not, it's not HTTPS because this is a redirect link. It's not a secure server. So either just type in, actually just type in LONESTARcomic.com. Don't click that link and don't worry about typing in HTTP or www or anything else. Joe Dirt reported PETA and his wife. The overview. I bought myself an inking quill like the one you use. Can't wait to have a go. Right on, right on. Let me know how it turns out. I think this year will be different. Most of the artists in Artist Alley can't profit. They will look upon you in awe and ask how the F. And I'll tell them, you know what, everybody, you know, you guys just like, you know, me, and some of you like Ethan, some of you like DNC, some of you don't like some other, everybody has their own tastes, right? So anybody, left, right, or center, can get onto YouTube and talk about things that they enjoy, things that matter to them. And there's going to be people out there that, you know, are copacetic, people that that will dig what they have to say, will want to have, you know, have a chance to chat with them about it. Hobbies, fantasy, football, whatever. And then build their own audience and build a group of people that'll support them if they decide to do a comic book or whatever. You know, it only costs you a few hours a day for however long. But my cat, oh, cover B for the win. Yeah, I like cover B too. My cat doesn't do good outside, only indoor only. Our cat now is scared to death. Okay, we found our cat, the cat we have right now. My neighbor like called me and he's like, "Do you have a new cat?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Oh, we hear meowing." So like, I went outside and I heard this tiny little meow, and we went to my neighbor's yard and there was this teeny tiny little orange kitten like hiding under the barbecue, and like we tried to get him and he starts running away and we're like chasing him. This must have been terrifying for him, and I actually stepped on his head because he was like dodging back, and I like, and so like now he's like terrified to go outside, which is nice because all our other cats died going outside. Did you check your local Chinese restaurant for Kichi? That's just mean, man. Mean, Critius. Lost 5, yeah. 5 cats. And I really liked 3 of them. You know, some cats just have personalities. You're like, All right, dude, why don't you go outside? Maybe someone has the cats. The ones that we don't know died, I always like to assume someone kidnapped and is taking really good care of. So, already subbed, just subbed to Edwin's channel. Nice names, thank you. Yeah, actually, the sister of Sasuke and Kichi, we're going to be adopting soon. So I think she's like 7 years old by now. But the gal we gave her to is moving into an apartment. She can't keep cats, so we're gonna get her back, and it'll be nice because she's family. She was born here. When I was a child.
Wait, Daddy, she
What?
was born right there.
No, she was born under Eden's bed.
What?
Yeah, I think.
No, there was kittens down here.
I know, but I think she came from the Sasuke litter, which was under Ian's bed. Yeah, we had this cat Lucy who just went outside and hoarded up like nothing else. Nothing else. How many? 5 litters or something like that? Man, she just kept getting pregnant after pregnant after pregnant, and it was like, oh my gosh, that was insanity. And then what you never want to do is spay a cat while she's pregnant. But I think we did, because they say that if you spay a cat while she's pregnant, they kind of go insane. And she kind of went insane. So I think she was pregnant when we spayed her. But we had, you know how hard it is to give away kittens. I mean, we would take the kittens to Costco and just sit outside, and they'd all be in a shopping cart. And I just put a little free sign up that says free kittens, and some people would come out. Need to switch to dogs. No. I am averse to picking up poop. So no. I like dogs. I've had dogs, but me no likey picky poop up. So yeah. When I was a child, we had to give up my cat to a family member because we were moving. Unfortunately, that member left my cat in the car, and it suffocated. Oh, it didn't suffocate, Critias. It cooked to death in the stifling heat. There's plenty of air in a car for a cat to survive forever. No. What you did was cook your cat. Sorry. Sir Spoon loves Patrick Rothfuss. Yeah, he's great, right? I just wish he would finish the next stinking book. Yeah, I was upset. Fur was my favorite. I hope I didn't crush you by telling you that, but I think you knew. My landlord used Tempo in our house, and my puppy ate a bit and was poisoned. We had to take him to the vet, pay $700 to have him in an incubator, and he still died. Ugh. All right. Today on Really Sad Pet Stories. Okay, really sad pet story. When I was a kid, my brother had a rat. And I can't remember where we went, but we left for some place, and we put the rat in the garage. And we got home, and the rat somehow died, like standing up, clinging onto the cage. So it was like dead, but like vertical. And then a friend of mine, she used to have rabbits, and she left the rabbit on the side of the house, but she left the tarp like covering it, the black tarp, to keep the light out. But it got really, really hot, and the little black tarp became like an oven. And so she went to go see her rabbit, and it died like with its teeth wrapped around the bar, like it was trying to gnaw its way out of the heat. Oh, these poor animals. So on with your horrible, horrible pet stories. I'm sure this is really helping people to want to buy a Blacklist or Lone Star. DCBS and Midtown would list your book on their site. When people place their orders, DCBS and Midtown would let you know how many were ordered, let's say 400. You would ship the books to DCBS and Midtown, and they would distribute, it with the rest of the comic orders, solving these shipping cost problems so many have troubles with. Okay. All right, that's something I'm going to look into before I go to print. Maybe I can do, no, that would be an additional printing thing. I'll think about it, Keegan. Thank you for the information. Grant Hall, it's missing the www.com. No, it's not that. It's the S. It's the S that screws up the link. So put http://lonestarcomic.com and it's fine. Masterhead stop mode. Always wanted a cat, but my dog doesn't like them. Well, get a kitten. Dogs love kittens. And then when they grow into cats, they don't mind them. My dog eats small animals, so no cats here. Ooh. Really? I think you can train your dog not to eat a kitten. I prefer dogs, litter boxes. Yeah, I prefer using a scoop and a handle with a litter box than a plastic bag or whatever you do with dog poop. That's your dog eats something. Now that we're talking about dogs killing animals, EVS hanging you out to dry. Kidding, I know he's busy. No. I chatted with him earlier today on the Twitter. You have 5 kids. They are made to pick up poo. Yeah, they would probably let that slide, and I would end up stepping on it. And there's nothing worse than stepping on fresh, steaming, hot dog poo.
We're always usually.
Yeah, and that they'd have to poop in the front yard too if we had a dog. It's nasty. When I was a kid, I saw a dog eat a baby cat. Oh my heavens, really? Whew, that's brutal. Raw, feed your dogs and train them to poop in one place, and you won't have to pick up poop. Well, depends on the size of the dog, I think. Coyotes were bad in Oceanside. They'd hop shorter fences. Not many strays in North County. Yeah. Same thing in like Claremont and whatnot. Yes, my dogs eat lots of small animals. I live in the country, so lots of times they don't eat their dog food because their bellies are full of forest creatures. Oh, that is the cool thing. My cats Sasuke and Kichi, they were the best hunters, man. They would kill they'd get birds, like, I don't know, out of the trees or something. They'd get birds, they'd get mice, rats, gophers, rabbits, just any little thing. I don't think they ever bothered killing lizards, did they?
No, there would be lizards just like one of their eyes is bleeding.
Oh yeah, they just like to play with it, lizards. They didn't generally kill them.
And then there would be like birds flapping in the hallway.
Yeah. I woke up one time and there was just like feathers everywhere and a bird head in the middle of the hallway and a blood stain. I'm like,
oh, I'm sure I remember that.
Oh, the worst was when they brought the rat in to play with. So he brings a rat in from outside and lets it go and then starts chasing it around the house. I'm like, get the rat out of my house. Sorry, Critias, if I made you realize that your dog burned cooked to death. I once broke up with an ex who had mice. She went mental and her parents wouldn't let her keep them, so she left them sitting in a plastic cage in the sun in the backyard and they melted. They melted. I got a mouse once. I was living in San Jose. I was a teenager. I went to the pet store and I got this cute little black and white, like pinto spotted mouse. And I kept it in a little thing in the garage. And then one day I go in there and it's just gone. shortly after, we had a whole bunch of little like brown and white and black and white, like pet store mice. So that little sucker got in there and started breeding with the local population, and so we had all these little pet store mice invading our house. So my dad had to kill all those. That was fun. Oh, and yeah, by the way, we're here to sell my comic book. So go Lone Star, buy comic book, make money. Yeah. All right. Let's see. These are great stories. I was angry at my dad when he gave away my Jack and floppy-eared rabbit to his brother-in-law, who in turn cooked and killed and cooked them. Did he give you any? I mean, that's like a story my mom used to name her chickens when she was a kid in Japan, and then she'd just get terrified when her mom would like freaking wring their neck and chop them into pieces and cook them for dinner. My cousin killed her pet fish because she accidentally put warm water. She wanted to fix that, so she dumped a bunch of ice cold. And this is why you name yourself Aqualad, to fight for the fish. Akashic's heading off. Peace out. Keep sharing Lone Star on your Facebook pages and Twitters. Lots of positive energy. We're all about the positive energy here. Enjoy the energies. I'm your father. Okay, guys. Let's see. Be safe. See ya. Use FedEx small boxes. Tell them your quantity and see if it's enough for a business rate. Tell them more to come too. What's this? Is this related to shipping? I mean, obviously shipping, but I think I lost the thread there. Watching two live streams at the same time. Mike and Ethan's voices are tonally different, even though they don't cancel each other out, and I can understand both of them. Is Ethan on right now? Is Ethan? Oh no. I hope it doesn't do that thing again. Is Ethan on? Ethan is on right now. Maybe I should bug him. What's he talking about? Live stream drawing Cyber Frog. All right, I'm gonna go to Ethan's stream real quick. Oh wait, maybe he sent me a Twitter. Did he send me a Twitter? Oh, no, he didn't. He did not. Live stream drawing Cyber Frog. I'm on right now too. So you're following two conversations at the same time, I could go on and on about dog poop. Please don't. I've been a trainer for almost 10 years. Gee, please stop with the pet cemetery stories, guys. At least none of them came back and killed our children or our families. Edwin Boyette, nice. Are you close to the 20,000 mark? I am above the 20,000 mark, my friend. I am currently refreshing. I don't think it's changed, but at 2289 with my last refresh. Let's see if it changes at all, which I don't believe it will. Nope, 2289. So much enthusiasm. Yes, we are an enthusiastic bunch. But unfortunately, I think everyone here has already supported me. So, I'm at this point. I'm just talking. I can only encourage those who have supported me already to get out there and spread the good word. Spread the gospel of Blacklist comics. You are all my disciples. My cousin would buy pet store mice and snap their necks with a pencil and feed it to his snake. But yeah, I used to buy pet store mice and feed it to my snake when I had a snake until the snake, I think, choked on a mouse. No, that's why I would never eat rabbit. That horror story comic. Yes, drawing. I fight for fish justice. Aqualad fights for fish justice. He was traumatized as a youth and devoted his life to fighting for fish justice. Join up. I told him Mike says hi. Lone Star is going to be huge. Edwin in the his house. Shoot, I'm not actually listening to Ethan, so he said tool, leave it dark. You missed my super chat. See what. He needs somebody to chat with. Is he being? Oh no! That's that. My headphones are plugged in, so I couldn't hear anyway. Lone Star's gonna be huge. Edwin in the house. How's Sunday in Hawaii? Yeah, how's Sunday in Hawaii, Edwin? Any different from Saturday or Friday or Thursday? I'm watching you on TV and EVS on my phone with an earbud. That's funny. All right, I'm out. My favorite gaming streamers just started. Have a good night. Congrats again, Mike. Thank you very much. Everyone go support Blue Mamba on Kickstarter. All right, peace out, Jim. Edwin, that's great, man. Fantastic start. It's a good start, solid start. I think I'll make my ultimate goal, and then just hope for better than that. My ultimate goal above my funding goal. My funding goal was to pay everybody else but me. So my ultimate goal is to actually pay me. Team California. Every time you purchase a copy of Lone Star, oh, here we go with Matt again. An SJW loses their soy latte punch card. Tim Lim was asking if anyone was going to SDCC, y'all should hook up. Yeah. Where was he asking? I didn't see this, like on Twitter or something. Yeah, I'm booth 5568. Anybody who's coming to SDCC, come on by and say how to do. So, yeah. He is drawing Cyberpunk. How long have I been on? I don't even know. Let's see. I don't think I can check either.
Before Marina's Toad, it was huge. I mean, the thing was really, really big.
Now I'm listening to it. Everyone's going in there and posting about me.
I played with it quite a bit. And
yeah, there was a little misunderstanding, I think yesterday. Never mind. Can you tell us about any of the other Blacklist characters' properties for the future? I can tell you. I can. Any of the Lone Star Squadron going to SDCC? I'm watching Mike, EVS. Watching Mike, watch EVS. What was the comic book that hooked you on them when growing up? It was Fantastic Four, and John Byrne Fantastic Four, and Paul Smith on X-Men. Those were the ones. The different properties. Well, I've got Superhero G, who was in Imaginaries originally. Imaginaries is about what happens to your imaginary friends when you stop believing in them. They go to the imagined nation, a world where every imaginary friend of every child exists at once. The imagination has been taken over by the Ice Queen, whose creator created her to be a supervillain and take over the world. So she took over the world of the imagination and has had eyes on taking over the real world as well, and has had her little minions creating the technology to do exactly that. So Superhero G lands in the imagination, but is still he's a superhero, so he really feels like he has to go back to the real world to save his boy Tanner. You know, and hijinks ensue. I don't want to tell the whole story, but that's what Imaginaries is about, and that's where Superhero G's origin is from. I want to bring him out of the imagination. in a real way and bring him into the Blacklist universe as sort of a Mitch. I think it was Mitch Breitweiser who coined the phrase "Superman meets Winnie the Pooh," and I think that was pretty accurate. So he seems to be my most popular. Whenever I talk about him, people are like, "Oh, I want to see that! I want to see that!" And it is out there. The first 6 books are out there. You can buy. But what I'd like to do, if it's possible, is fund the redux of the first 4 issues. The 5th and 6th issue I think look amazing, but I'd really like to redo the first 4 issues with the same artist, if that's at all possible, and then finish the story up before I bring Superhero G into the Blacklist universe proper. Nuclear family is obviously the right answer for the next property. I think so too. The nuclear family, I talked about it before, is about what it's like. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids meets The Incredibles. It is a family, a tight little family, and a boy, a girl, a mom, and a dad, and their dad is an inventor, and he invents this machine that uses interdimensional algorithms to create three-dimensional photographs. But they're not photographs. They're like legit. Like, it'll be sitting there on the countertop. It's like a three-dimensional. What would you call it? Sort of like a hologram that just stays there, like without a source. It just, because it's using interdimensional powers. And so they're like, well, let's take a three-dimensional picture of the family. So they all get dressed up in these like nerdy Star Trek-esque costumes, because they're like nerds, and they cosplay to conventions and stuff like that. And so they put it on, and they turn on the thing, and they get zapped into this other dimension. And in this other dimension, their DNA is transformed, in a sense, cleansed of the corruptions of the generations, and made pure, which unleashes their own inherent powers. And so when they are released from the dimension, because like the camera, the machine like runs out of power or whatever, and releases them back into our world, their powers erupt. And so the father becomes like Multiple Man. But unlike Multiple Man, who everyone's just the same, he fragments his personality into these different characteristics. So you have a version of him that is angry, and you have a version of him that is frightened, and these different aspects, personality aspects. And then the mother has like telepathic abilities, which I'll define later. And the son can manipulate the electromagnetic spectrum, and the daughter can manipulate mass. So together they form a very potent group. But it's more in the vein of Imaginaries than it is of the Fantastic Four, because it focuses on there being a family that are dealing with being superheroes, whereas I feel like the Fantastic Four is a team of superheroes who happen to be a family, and really, mother, father, brother, friend. So not really a family. So more like the Incredibles. And then their villain wants to. He's got a. Well, I'll just tell you who the villain is. I won't tell you his motives, because that's kind of also giving things away that I don't want to give away. His name is the Iron Mask, and he is also a very potent mind, and he actually steals the invention of the father and uses it to unleash the powers of other people. So he knows what it can do, and he tweaks it so that he can create his own little army of baddies. Yeah, that's him. That's the Iron Mask. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, we got a taker. Let's find out what we got. And all of these are going to be down the line books for Blacklist Universe. I want to introduce them one at a time, not in some great swath of, launching 12 books at once. 20,322. Thank you to, let me refresh this one. So slow. Why are you so slow? Thank you to, can I say it? Looks like a Doug Garrett for buying Cover B autographed. Oh, did I already say that one? What time was that? Did I say Nikolai Mirovic? Yeah, I did. All right, never mind then. Right on, right on. Get it on, get it on. Right on, right on. Get it on, get it on. You guys aren't like bugging Ethan about me, are you? Do all the Blacklist universe exist in the same universe timeline? They do. Otherwise, I'm not going to bring them in. I want it to be a cohesive universe. Because I honestly think that's what can compete with a Marvel or a DC in the next decades to come. I don't think you can do. I mean, yeah, you can compete on a level where you're just competing like financially, right? Like, oh yeah, Image Comics is #3 and they sell this much stuff, but All Images is a publisher of a bunch of independent people. It's not a shared universe that anyone is trying to build into something that is competitively equal or better than Marvel or DC. I think the last guys that were trying to do that was CrossGen, and he just made some mistakes. So I think he could have done it, although he was all in the same universe but on different worlds. So that was kind of weird. Matt with another one of his, every time you purchase a copy of Lone Star, an SJW discovers their Southern landowner family history. Support Lone Star. You should be tweeting these, man. They're great. Just back to you. Can't wait to read the book. Thank you, Doug. Can't wait for you to get to read it. And now, Isaac will do 50 push-ups in honor of your purchase. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's weak. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Ow.
Come on, come on. 30 more, 30 more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. He's holding onto a stool while he's doing this, too. A spinning stool. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Ow, it hurts.
It hurts. Look what you're doing to him. 36. Come on, he says you can do it, Isaac. You can do it. 37.
Ow.
38. Kind of.
My back hurts.
Your back hurts. All right, do them on the floor.
Ah.
I'll just let you know. 39, 40, 41, 42. Those are weak, dude. You're not going down. 43, 44, 45. Get your butt down. Get your butt down. Well, he did 45. We'll just call it. We'll just round it up to 50. Do it for Lone Star. Daddy got to eat.
You're making me do them in a row.
I'll start tweeting them. Who said kids don't exercise? You can do it. Yeah, for a while I was having the kids. Why do you have a cantaloupe on your head? Alrighty then. I was having them do 50 push-ups before they could play any video games. So, working out is fine. That's not good, Mike. Muscle building exercise stunts growth in children. You don't want him looking like Mark Wade, do you? I think nuclear family could be stuck in a place where matter resonates as a different frequency, the place where protons and neutrons go, where they disappear and reappear. That so-called empty space between atoms. Yeah, that's cool. 44 more than I can do. Aqualad, how are you supposed to fight for the rights of fish if you can't do 44 push-ups? Or 45 push-ups. Kid Cantaloupe. He uses his fruit-based powers. There's something seriously wrong with my children. All right, let's get back up here to where I was before. Welcome to the Lone Star community, Doug. Yes, welcome to the Lone Star Squadron. The link to Lone Star Comics in your video description is setting off warnings for being an unsecured. Yeah, because I accidentally put the S. So just type in lonestarcomic.com. It'll go, because that'll propagate the HTTP / without the S. But I'll fix that after the fact. I got to go for a bit, but we'll check back in throughout the day. Keep going. Lone Star 60K is just over the horizon. Huzzah! I just thought of what that boy can do in Nuclear Family. His teen years will be great. Yo, Dirty. I think I know what you're talking about. Isaac doing more push-ups than most men in the military. Now, you do that many push-ups, Mr. Miller? I can do more than 50 push-ups.
You never do push-ups.
I can do more than 50 push-ups.
You never.
Ignore him. I'm in great shape.
Says the fat.
Hey! Respect your elders. Depends. I have tall brothers and sisters. My mom is 6 foot and 6'5". Was doing gymnastics as a kid and lifting weights. Stopped at 5'6".
Jack, you're a noob.
So only you were doing the gymnastics? Hey. Shh. Love your Calvin and Hobbes prints. Thank you. Feel free to buy some. Yeah, I mean, you know, the Lone Star aside, I could really use some cash because I still haven't paid for my San Diego Comic-Con booth yet, and I'm gonna need to scrape up about more than $2,000 to make that happen. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to figure something else out. EVS is live now too. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I think I'm gonna probably back out of here and go grab a little something to nibble on, and then maybe tweet Ethan and see if he wants me to jump on his stream. So I appreciate everybody being here. If I'm not on Ethan's later, then I'll be back on here in a little while. So thanks for being here, and make sure you share, subscribe, blah 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 blah, and tweet this, all your social media. I don't care what it is. Every little bit helps. And thank you, Edwin. Am I going to be on later? I absolutely am. Do you wanna do a thing? Just hit me up on Twitter, brother. So, without further ado, I bid you adieu.